Hey everybody, Raymond here with the Evercrafter, and welcome to Flocktail Hour. If you've never been here before, I'm Raymond, the Evercrafter. And tonight, Thursday night, every Thursday night, at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, we have Flocktail Hour. We get to spend an hour together, sometimes even a bit more. But until some others get here tonight, it's just me. So say hello as you come in. Hashtag replay if you're catching this on a replay. Let me know who you are, where you're from, who sent you. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to pull myself up on my laptop, and I'll be right back. Hey, Sweet Marie. I'm trying something here that's not letting me do. Hey, Jill. How are you? I was trying to share my live into the holidays designer circle, because I couldn't get it to work before. She said it should be working, but it's still not letting me, so I don't know. Hello, Andy. How are you? We've got stuff to show, and then we're going to talk, and we're going to make something that's right up Raymond's alley. Corey's on his way home from New Orleans for work, so my phone's on Do Not Disturb. I tell you to message me on Facebook Messenger because I can see that on my laptop. Hola, Liza. How's everybody doing tonight? I think I have a Dorito stuck in my throat. Hey, Georgia. Thanks, Marie. I don't know why it was like only was allowing me to share it to my feed and that's nowhere else for some reason. Probably because I'm doing it. I don't know. I could have tried it for my tablet. Might have been my laptop. Might be the situation. So tonight we're making something very Louisiana, but very Halloween at the same time. Hold on, I gotta fix this light. Okay. I have my NOLA shirt on today. Thanks, Marie. But yes. I'm not gonna tell you what we're making tonight yet, but I'll show you pieces of it. I have done no prep except, well, I did like this much prep. Like I cut my styrofoam and did some de-twisting of some twine. Nigga, what's up? So I'll show you the pieces, but I'm not telling you what it is yet. Okay. So we have this. We have half of a circle. We have a whole circle that we're going to cut in half. We have these, which is just unraveled rope. We have 2 of those. We have some wire if we need it. And we're using, as of right now, we're using black and white, of course. Great Creations Faux Cupcakes. Hey, Tassie. Great Creations Faux Cupcakes Teal. Great Creations Faux Cupcakes Light Purple. We might darken it just a little bit though. We are using Debbie's Bright Ideas Witchy Poo and the black and white. And like I said, we might darken this just a little bit, and we also might lighten this one just a little bit. In those cases, we'll use white or another darker color to do what we need to do. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nikki B. That's been me all week. Not migraine, just major headache. Jay Woods! Jay Woods. I so just wanted to call you Jenny. I really did. Hey, Joan. It's not a witch. It's not a scarecrow. But a witch might have one. A witch might have one. A certain witch, certain types of witches I know would have one. Mine is, hey Karen, mine is 100% sinuses. 100%. Like I can time the year. Not a howling monkey, but that would be great. That would be awesome. Maybe I need to add that to my list of things I need to make. I do want to make the little monkey with the symbols that does this. I do want to make one of those. But yeah, mine's 100% sinuses. Like I can time, like if I didn't have a calendar in front of me and I'd been somewhere away from knowing what day it was or whatever. Hey, Coach Tina, how are you? I like seeing my name like that. Coach Raymond. Oh no, Tassie, I'm so sorry. Yeah, like I would love to make one of the creepy monkeys one day. Oh, like if I had been on an island somewhere far away and had no clue of day it was, time it was, anything, I guarantee you if I was able to still get a sinus infection, I could tell you the time of the year it is. But no, all of y'all are wrong on what we're making tonight, but you're close in the fact that you're on the witch path. Just remember, I said it's very Louisiana, but it's also very Halloween. Always. And like this week, like today, we did not break 80 degrees today. Now it was rainy all day, but we did not get out of the 80s today. And our low on Sunday is 60. I cannot wait. Jenny, you got it. We are doing, it's not an original concept. It's my version. I'm taking inspiration from someone else. There's a guy here in Louisiana that sculpts out of wood. Like he carves wood by hand to make these incredible pieces. And he does something called BooDoo babies. And I'm taking inspiration from him and making my own version of a voodoo baby using clay and styrofoam. His are meant to hang on the wall. I don't own one of his, but I will. I will have one of his one day. His are probably like this large. Mine is not going to be that big. Hey, Patty! But yeah, so we're going to make a voodoo baby. I mean, I even have on my NOLA shirt. People, just playing. Hey, Holly. So yeah, that's what we're going to make tonight. This is going to be the head. This is its body. The other circle will be turned into little stubby arms. Almost gingerbread style arms. So that. And I probably won't get it done tonight on the live. These are actually going to be pigtails. So, Tina. Oh, you want to go to about you? Okay, never mind. I read that wrong. I thought you were talking about at the festival. There used to be a festival here the night before Halloween. I mean, they still have it. It's just a whole different concept to it now. But but it used to be called the Medicine Man, or they had a thing there called the Medicine Man. So I was excited. I mean, I was mistaken. My bad. Okay. Hoodoo Voodoo Richie. Okay. Nice. Nice. Alright. And if anyone wants to look up his art, by the way, his name is Kelly Guidry. That's Kellylygudry. Guidry. That's how that's pronounced. Guidry. Sorry. Like, I ate a whole bag of Doritos on the way home from Lowe's. I had to stop at Lowe's on the way home. And I went down the aisle with stuff I shouldn't have. I'm allergic to eucalyptus, and I went down that aisle, and I can feel it. And like, I didn't even touch it. I just walked past it. Hey, Stacy. All right, so before we get started, because I only have an hour, and I'm running my mouth, so I want to show you all some things I got at the thrift store today. I have watched that, but it's been a long time. But I figured it had to be from an older movie. And by older, I mean, like, when I was growing up, older. I went to the thrift store before I went to Lowe's to pick up some things for a few upcoming projects. And actually, Marie, during your live today, it triggered something in my head when I told you what my underlying theme was for the year. So my Christmas theme this year is A Christmas Carol. And when I told Marie that today, my mind went and just snapped, you know, like I had a thought just like that I was like, oh my God, I have to do this now, which meant I spent the rest of the day researching this project. Because that's how my mind works. So in the process of that, I started making a list of what I would need for this, what I need for that, what I already have, those type of things. So, show of hearts if you've seen any version of Scrooge / Christmas Carol. Hey, my Georgia girl. Alright, I expected most people would know what Scrooge is and that. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a few hours since I seen you. So, everyone knows the Christmas Carol, you have the Ghost of Bob. I've just about called him Bob Marley, and that's not his name. Or is it? Anyways, you have his ghost, and then you have the ghost of Christmas Present, Christmas Past, and Christmas Future. Right? Right. Andy, me too. Scrooge story, Christmas Carol, that's my favorite of the Christmas stories. Hey, Janice. So, my Christmas theme this year is actually going to be A Christmas Carol. So, we do multiple trees in our house. This year, I promise y'all, we are actually toning it down. I'm not even putting a tree in my foyer this year. Hey, Deborah. I'm taking the tree from my foyer from last year and putting it in my dining room. So, yeah. Yours too? I love that story. And like every version has been good. But anyways, so I'm sitting there and I'm making out my list, deciding what I need to look for, what do I have to have in order to make this thought I have in my head work. We all know I love a large character. That's what I love to do. So if you see behind me here, we have the Reaper, who is also very similar to the Ghost of Christmas Future. Thank you, Janine. So, he will actually end up being tweaked a little bit to be my Ghost of Christmas Future. Okay? Which now leaves me having to have Christmas Past and Christmas Present. Okay? So, off to the thrift store I went. I like them large. So, I'll show you what I got at the thrift store first. This will be for Raymond. Ghost of Christmas Present. I've got them confused on my head right now. One is dressed in all white. it's a female ghost. I believe it's Ghost of Christmas Past. I could be completely wrong on that though now, because now I'm thinking the one in green is Christmas Past. Anyways, either way it goes, I'm gonna show you what I found at the thrift store today to make her. She'll be the same size, but to make her to start her outfit out of. I bought two different things. I bought them out of the little kids department, which these are really, really nice to be kids dresses or little girl dresses, but hey, whatever. And just keep in mind, next time you see these, they won't look anything like this. So we got this, okay? All this will be cut down and redone, right? Look at that beautiful pearl trim. So this is going to be part of her dress. Now let me show you the next one. The next dress that I got, incredible detail. Communion dresses, that makes sense. Well, this one looks like a wedding dress, but I know it wasn't. Like you said, it could be communion. But it looks just like a wedding dress, unless this bride was really small. Okay? Look at all the detail on there. All that beading. And it's got the little puffy sleeves. They'll be done different though. But this is the part that took me back. I mean, look at all that beautiful beadwork. And it's got the lace trim. And now all of these beads are put on by hand. Like they're glue dots, but they're put on by hand. So that's going to be costume for that ghost. I'm going to cut it apart and put it back together the way I want it. And then I found this, just a green cloak, that I'm going to do like I've done with all my Santas, and turn this into the Ghost of Christmas, the other Ghost of Christmas's outfit. I'm going to trim it out in really thick, dirty, like the brownish fur. I think that'd be really cool. Hey, Jane Ann. No problem. Hey, 3A. So, Jane Ann, I'm doing a Christmas Carol for Christmas. And the white dresses are going to be the Ghost of Christmas Present. The green is Ghost of Christmas Past. And he's going to be Ghost of Christmas Future. But I'm going to change him just a little bit. So they're going to be super, super nice. But that's for another project. That's not today's. That's good to know. Very good to know. So, but tonight we are making a BooDoo baby. So let's get started because I've wasted 12 minutes running my mouth. So like I said, this is going to be the dress. But we're going to need some little arms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I think this is a 2-inch, like 2.5 inch. And I'm just going to roll it. Oh, I just broke my glass, y'all. Y'all heard that? Luckily, I have another piece. Somewhere. So all I'm doing is I've turned it to where it's not so round, and now I'm just going to cut it in half. Right, I'm over here like being strong-arming and stuff. It was bound to happen one day. But yeah, I straight up broke the glass. Alright, so now we have 2 halves. These are going to be the arms. So what I'm going to do, They're not identical, but they're close. I'm going to cut the tops off at an angle. Like it looks straight, but it's a slight angle. So that I can put them on here. To give it a little bit of an arm. I honestly probably could have angled them a little bit more. I think I will. Because I wanted to point a little bit more down than what I had on. And they're really not changing any by doing what I'm doing. But they'll work. Okay, so now we have our little stubs for arms. Like, it doesn't have actual arms. Hey, Miss P. It's really just a little stubby area there. So, throw this away. Sure wish I knew where my other glass was right now. I think it's over there. Give me just 1 second, y'all, to pick this up. And be very careful while I do it. It didn't break as bad as I thought it did. Hey, Monica. How are you? I'm cleaning up some glass real quick. Alright. Yep, I broke my my glass on my table just now. So I'm gonna sit it to the side real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. I promise we're gonna craft eventually. I'm coming. Ta-da! I'm back. I'm doing good. How are y'all? This piece is thicker too than the other piece. This is made by Brookstone. And Corey got it for me from Marshall's. Hey, Cherie, by the way. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're going to do the dress in the purple. We're going to grab toothpicks. I said it right just for y'all. I am getting a new desk. M. Jones. I am. Hey, Marsala. But yes, I am getting a new desk. I thought you'd get a kick out of that, Marie. How many of y'all got to watch the Halloween event last weekend with designers, Holidays Designer Circle? I'm hoping several of y'all did. It was a blast. This is what we made. Our little candy corn guy back here. I'm making a BooDoo baby. It's based off of a local artist from here in Louisiana. It's based off of a piece of his. And it's kind of like a folk artish version of It's an artsy version of a BooDoo doll, but not a BooDoo doll, really. Thank you. So, the outfit the Pumpkin Man has on, believe it or not, is actually the outfit that the same outfit the Watermelon Man had on. But I did buy him a pair of overalls, like blue jean overalls today, to put on him. Because I just don't feel like it looks very fall. So I bought a pair of overalls, but that doesn't mean I'm going to put them on him, but I bought them for that purpose today. Alright, I just put those on to have little stubby areas. Now I am going to take another toothpick. Can y'all tell I'm being very cautious of saying that tonight? I'm trying to be very mindful. So this one I'm just going in at another angle. A BooDoo donut, yes. Adam is so good, y'all. He's so funny. For those that don't know, Adam's one of the designers that was in the event. Me and Adam have known each other for a while. Alright, so now we have our little arm pieces on there. I am going to go in and kind of smush down the white foam to match to the green foam. Just so it's not a hard line there. Very demure. Very mindful. Very cutesy. Alright. Let's get our clay out. Do y'all think I should darken it a little bit or leave it the lighter purple? I don't need it very thick, but Marie, have you ever mixed a little bit of turquoise into this? Lauren, what's up, home skillet? Leave it? Okay. I was about to say, I wonder what would happen if I put a little bit of teal in it. I love this color. This is my favorite color combo. Actually, I need to order this color and some teal. It looks like. Well, let's try it. I mean, it's a BooDoo doll. What's it matter? Because I said I needed to order these colors, she's probably out of these colors. I think I'm going to mix that much with that. See if that makes any difference at all. Right. Just try it. Oh, that would be cute. You're not out? Okay, good. It did change it some. It actually made it a little bit more pastel, I feel like. It didn't change it a lot, but it took kind of the brightness out of it, which works. Like I said, it didn't change it much. Original with the teal added. It just lightened it a little bit. I think it works though. Now, when we do the axe, there's going to be like little designs on here. Once we put it all together, we're going to do it in the opposite color, in the teal. We may add a little bit of purple to the teal. Hey, ma'am. Hey, Barbara. Yeah, it's like a lilac. Y'all, I have absolutely nothing together, it looks like. Hey, jellyfish. Hold that thought. Be right back. I don't like this husband not being home thing to bring me stuff. Hello, Wendy darling. I don't know if I said hello earlier. I don't think I did. So some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. Your boy is going to Fake Baker's Gone Wild. Your boy will be in the house. So I hope y'all are ready. Some people already know. Not everybody knew. But yes, I'm going. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Let me cut off some of this excess. I know, I better watch out, right? I don't want to break nothing again. Lauren, before you came in, I literally broke the glass on my table. I was over here manhandling it. Unintentionally manhandling it. Andy got her ticket today, so Andy's going. Trying to see if I had either a knife in here, but I don't. You're right. I'm rough with it. I mean, that's just it. But I'm not gonna not be rough with it. Did I just get this stuck to the table? No. Okay. Good. I'm gonna lay it down on its side, which is fine. We're not really worried about it. Because like I said, this is a voodoo doll, y'all. So it doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to make sure that you know who it's about. You know, don't be making no random voodoo dolls. And I'm just folding this over. Just kind of covering parts of the back. It doesn't have to be a perfect cover. We can go back and add more clay to cover the rest of it at the end. Or we can add foam sheet or something on the back. I did place an order with Ginger for some foam sheets. Literally the night she left. So I don't think I'm going to get them until she gets back. Which is fine. I don't need them until week after next. So they definitely have a name. Well, I didn't say they shouldn't. I just said make sure that you know who you're making them for. Oh my goodness. I have a Damn It doll. When I saw that Betty White had a Damn It doll, I had to get me a Damn It doll. Betty White had Damn It dolls all over her house. And, like, they said that she would walk through the house all the time and pick up her Damn It doll and slang it against the wall and stuff. I love it. Alright, so there's our little dress. Okay? Danger, seriously. Danger. Alright, so have a little bit left. Just going to put it in one of my containers here. I'm going to put it in here with this green. And Corey's coming. And then while we're there, we don't know if we're going to do it before or afterwards yet, but we also are going to do Disney. Hey, Tisha. So we're going to do Disney while we're there, and we have my best friend and my boys are coming down to do Disney with us while we're there. You hear him? Ain't he sad? I would let him come in here, but he won't. He won't come past the door. Alright, so now I'm just going to pull out some of the, just a little bit of the teal. Look, y'all, I love my Damn It doll. Mine's yellow with flowers on it. Hey, Priscilla. I think we'll just use some of the same purple that we put on the dress. That's what we'll mix in. Not a green cut crease. Look, that's probably what it is. He knows how messy that it's messy in here. Cause y'all, it looks clean right there to y'all. This night. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And I've never been to Disney, so when I told Corey and I told him I just really feel like I have to go this year, I have to be there. He was like, okay, let's do it. And he's like, while we're there, we'll do Disney. I was like, that costs a lot of money. He was like, it's payment plans. So oh, no, he's in his room. He's in his room crying. He could go anywhere he wants to. He's literally laying in his room crying. He's mad because Corey's not here. That's the problem. Yeah, he's mad because Corey's not home. It is. It's super expensive. So it changed it a little bit. Not a whole lot. Thought I had it right there. But I don't. Well, we're just going to do polka dots. Hey, Michelle Joseph. So we're just going to make some balls. Different sizes. They all don't have to be the same. Ooh, nice. Like I said, you can do these any size you want. They all don't have to be the same. Lizzie does live close. But there's going to be a group of us. So we're definitely going to do hotel. Or a B&B. Not a B&B, but you know what I mean. Well, I guess that is what it's called, but also, if you stay on resort, you can get better deals sometimes, so. Like, we have a friend she actually works for Disney as a travel agent. And she's going to see what she can find out for us and let us know. We're hoping booking out this far in advance, it'll be a cheaper, at least to get there, it's going to be a little bit cheaper. All right, so we've got some balls going here. I'm just going to take my finger and press them down. We're just going to start putting them on. Once you get them on there, you can press them down even more if you'd like. They don't have to be any certain size. Right, you get the shuttle. I didn't mush that one first. Can y'all even see what I'm doing? No. Let me pull it back over here. I know, it's going to be amazing. So like I said, all we're doing is adding some polka dots. And you know, Marie talked about this the other day. Sometimes when you put wet clay on wet clay, they can pull apart as they're drying. It's not cracking, it's the clays are drying in different ways, so they pull different. Hey, Ruth. And if that happens, I'll just go back in and highlight the area around it and make it look like it's part of the design. Uh-huh. So, Ruth, I'm going to Fake Baker's Gone Wild this time for 25. And we're going to do Disney while we're there. I just thought about that, but I did not say it out loud. It's definitely giving Sully vibes. I should have probably went with a different color. But I didn't think about it at the time I was picking my colors. I was just thinking it's my favorite color combo, you know? Alright, I got one more. I'm going to put it up here. Now, one thing I did different that he does not do, I gave mine a little bit of a neck area here. He does not do that when he does his. His head sits right here. So that's a little bit, that's one thing that we did different. It's BooDoo Boo. Put that in there. Alright, let's cover her head. So her head is going to sit right on top, okay? Of course, that would be awesome, Tina. Hey, my sister. We're making a BooDoo baby. So, like I said, the head is going to sit right on top. But I need to take my ball tool and figure out where I want the pigtails to go. So that way, I'll know that when I cover it, I can push the clay down into those two areas so that I have a spot that I know that's going to be my pigtails coming out. I missed something, but I can't. It went away. Alright, so the head, the face, I'm going to do in the Witchy Poo But I am actually going to add some white into it because I do want it lighter. So actually I'm going to take white and I'm going to add Witchy Poo to white. That's what I'm going to do. And of course I'm making entirely too much. Hey Adeline, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope things are going good. Okay. This is some of the TCT Crafts white. Hey Sue, how are you, sweet Sue? You missed it, Sue. I'm going to Fake Bakers Gone Wild. Very much pea soup. I can completely see that. So this is toning it down to about the color I think I wanted. I wanted a very light version of that. Yep, I'm going. So what it did is it took it down to more of a yellowish green, I guess is the word. I'll show you the difference. And you saw how much I added together. It took the brightness out of it. That's what I was wanting. I was wanting to take some of the brightness out. Thanks, Sue. Alright, and I cut it in half for right now because I know I don't need that much, but we are going to use the other also. We're just going to roll this out. We're not doing like Raymond typically does. It's not going to have a very, like the whole detail face and all that. Hey, Cheryl. We're going for very primitive on this look. So it's not going to have the typical detail face like I would typically do. Just going to go in, cut some of the excess off. Y'all still hear my pup? I think I hear Corey outside, which would explain why I felt like he got louder. He knows the sounds of our cars. Home Skillet. Go pack your orders. Take your phone, lay it on the desk, on the table, and listen while you pack. Listen while you pack. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Whistle while you twerk. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember the whistle while you twerk part? The whistle while you twerk song? Twerk song? Oh, real bacon. Nice. What you baking? Alright, so you see the little indent there. I'm just going to take my ball tool again and push the clay down into it. So that's going to be the head. It looks really bright yellow there, but oh yeah, definitely. Alright, now set our head to the side for a second. We need to take a little bit of this, 2 little bits of this. trying to think how I want to do this. Yeah. Okay. No. Oh, I thought you were telling me to glitter up my BooDoo baby, and I was like, no, ma'am. We don't do that here. Hey, sister from another mister. All right, so I made 2 little pills. That's what we're going to call them. I'm going to flatten them out with the palm of my hand. Okay. I think I want them a little bit bigger. So I'm going to take my scraper tool. It came already? Wow. That's awesome that it got there already. Alright, so I made them a little bit bigger. Now, let's bring our body back over. Okay? So right here on the ends of each arm, we're just going to place this and push it down. So we're not giving it hands, but we're giving it the color of the hands on the ends. All right, so we're just giving it the color at the ends, okay? Now let's put this green away because I will probably use some more of it. We've got like 12 minutes. I wasn't really going to give her a nose, but I think we will. For a nose, I'm just going to do a triangle type shape. Just a very triangle with the top cut off. Hey, Denise. See, those go there. I'll put the nose right there. Like I said, we're trying to keep this very primitive looking. Like, I don't even want the nose to really stand out. I just want it to be there. Put this clay in here. We need a little bit of black for the mouth. I actually got the nose way off centered. It's okay. We'll make it work. Like, it's way off centered. So I'm just trying to push it over without messing up the whole thing. Good enough. Okay. Let me grab one of my little tools. Actually, I'm going to grab a skewer and I'm going to curve it just lightly. Just to give myself a line of where the mouth's going to go. Hey, Pam. So you can see where the line is. Night, Sam. Feel better. See you tomorrow. We're just going to lay that line. We're just going to lay the wet clay down into that line. Doesn't have to go any certain direction. Then we're going to make some little seams to put across it. That's true. Maybe their face is off-centered. Your stitches is what I'm doing right now. They don't have to all be the same size. You got to remember, this is probably was done in some backwoods southern. Anybody know what the next line to that is? It has nothing to do with BooDoo or what we're doing. I absolutely loved Interview with the Vampire. The second part was not as good as the first part to me, but I really enjoyed it, both of them. I did not care for Mayfair Witches though. All right. So there's this little stitched up mouth. Now, for eyes. We've got 8 minutes left. Susan with Once Upon a Wreath is after me. If y'all want to head over there and watch her after we get done. That's completely up to y'all. I'm trying to find a certain piece that I've got in here. Is that it? I think I found it. Nope. Alright. Let's see. That's too big. That'll work. Okay. So she's going to have two different eyes. And for right now, I'm just going to push them down on there to show you. That's going to be your eyes. Hey, Margarita. So the eyes are going to be, I wanted them to totally, I was going to use this one because I liked it better, but I had to cut it down. Which is fine, I can do that. But I like the swirl on it better. Yeah, that works better. So that's going to be the face. Throw that in the garbage. Put these back in their little container. I have a container of random black and white stuff here on my desk. Or next to my desk. Because who doesn't need a random container of black and white stuff? I also have this really cool little black bone that I might put somewhere on her. I also have a white one drying. And she might get a crown. Not sure yet. So, let me go ahead and put the head on real quick. Zerx, you can come out in a minute, okay? I'll come get you out of your room and let you come in here, whatever you want to do. Just a second. Okay, I'm just trying to put a stick down in there. It doesn't even have to go all the way in. Hey, Trina. Now, one thing you do want to try to do is make sure that the stick is straight, not crooked. And you also may want to make sure it doesn't come back out one side of your stuff. Alright, now I'm going to put the head on. That's about it. We're going to try this without trying to, hopefully not messing it up. I did wrinkle the head a little bit, but it'll be alright. Like I said, very primitive on purpose. Once it gets its hair, I think it'll all make sense. Hey, Lauren. So, do that. We're just going to hold these in place for right now. Just so you can kind of see the concept that we're going with here. So like I said, we were going very primitive. That was the point. I wanted to look like somebody made her at home. I would change the neck area if I had the chance to. I would change that. We got like 4 minutes left. Let me grab a brush real quick. Really? Thank you. I'm just going to take a little bit of this blush I have here. It's like a turquoisey color. And I'm kind of going around the outsides of the button. The polka dots, I mean. And over the polka dots. Just kind of, it almost dirties it up some. Hey, Regina. No, there's one more after me. It is Susan with Once Upon a Wreath. She comes on after I do. Otherwise, we'd keep going. Pick this up. So you see what I mean? Like kind of dirties it up a little bit. I sure did, Lauren. I'll do that as soon as I get off. I had my other palette in here, we would add some purple, but I don't think it's over there. I'll have to check. Plus my dog is getting pretty angry, so I guess that wasn't Cord that I heard a minute ago. All right, well, I will let y'all go. Y'all head on over to Susan with Once Upon a Wreath. Give her a like, a follow. If you're not liking and following me, please do so. There is a difference between liking a page and following a page. I brought it up the other day for some people. The 3 dots on the same line that says like, you can click on there and click follow. If you're not doing that, I'd appreciate it very much if you did. I don't know why there's a difference. I don't know why the book does that. Probably just to drive us nuts. But yes, check and see if make sure you're following. Other than that, I will see y'all next week, same time, same bat channel. But if by some chance you have a TikTok, be sure and go to TikTok and give me a follow there. Same name. You never know when you might see me pop up there. And there's several of us other designers who are now on TikTok also. So be sure and find us. Alright? But until next time, me and my little weird creepy girl here say live happily ever crafter. Nope, that's not what we say. That's not how we sign off, Raymond. Be wonderful. Make something wonderful. And as always, live happily ever crafter. Y'all have a great night.